Welcome to the Chelsea FC family, Todd Bodie. Let's go.
Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah.
So hi guys, welcome to another edition of Burton Ballers, and I just read you out a tweet which came from Thiago, and is that a hint that Todd Bodie is now at Chelsea? Is he in charge of Chelsea? You know, because this company, Trivago, are one of our biggest sponsors, and have they been given the green light to announce his arrival at Chelsea? So this comes hot on the heels of a news article from Matt Law in today's Telegraph, which says the Premier League to give a green light for Bodie to take over at Chelsea as UNICEF step in with Abramovic money vow. So yesterday there was all these scaremongering reports coming out that the deal was in jeopardy because the government were a bit wary of where the funds were going to end up, but we had this guy from the UNICEF by the name of Mike Penrose, who is heading up the charity, and so the money would all be going to him. And so he came out with some things that, and where he said, you know, I have written a paper, I've already outlined where this money is going to go. And I'll read some of his quotes. He says, lives are at stake while ministers delay. So listen, the reason why they got Roman Abramovich was sanctioned in the first place was because of what was happening in the Ukraine and the fact that Putin was killing people over there. But the government, if you're being genuine about these sanctions and wanting the money to go to the right place to help the Ukrainians, then you need to stop pussyfooting around. You need to allow Mike Penrose to do his job, because every day you delay, you're responsible for lives. You know, the reason was to save lives. You're responsible for taking those same lives that you quote unquote want to save. So do the right thing and allow him to have these funds. So by doing that, you need to approve the takeover now, give Chelsea their license back so that this money can be transferred over to UNICEF. So Penrose says he has set out a detailed presentation to the government on how the charity will work, including promises that Abramovich and his associates will not benefit. No one who has any association would be employed to do anything, he said. No one could receive any financial benefit from this. I've never met him. I've never spoken to him. Zay, Bruce Watson, the Abramovich spokeswoman, reached out to me because I was the CEO of UNICEF UK. I was the CEO of Action Contre la Femme, of Soccer Aid. They reached out to me to do this, so I created this independently on my own initiative. All I've ever done is referred back, and the only commentary I've ever had back from Chelsea or from others is that this looks like exactly what we want. So Penrose isn't in cahoots with Roman Abramovich. The UK government are so corrupt, so that they believe, because they are corrupt and act in a corrupt way, they believe that everyone acts in the same way as they do. No, all he's done is got in contact with UNICEF UK to sort it out, and that is it. And he's got a dialogue to say, look, okay, I've done what I need to do, I've set up the funds, I'm good to go. You know, so once I get the green light from the government, I will be able to start work where it's needed. So if there are lives lost now, then it's the government's fault, not Abramovich. Abramovich has done all he needs to do. So we'll hopefully, with this bit of news coming out now, and the news that the also I think in this article it says that the Premier League have already approved the owners and directors, so they've given it a green light, so it's thumbs up for that. So so that part of it is done and dusted. I think they're going to get the confirmation letter within the next day or two, if not, if they haven't got it already. So so the Premier League has done their bit, so it's up to the government now. The government are the only ones who are delaying this process, so they want to carry out some due diligence and things, and just to be 100% sure that this money is going to the right place. So I don't know what they're doing this for, because this guy has already given written assurances, and Penrose can make this as transparent as possible. He can be accountable for every single penny. Not like the government who hide money and pretend it's going to places when it's not. No, this guy is above board. He's willing to allow you to look through the books. He's willing to make sure, as I said, he's accountable for everything that's going on in order to with this charity. So guys, are you excited now? We should hopefully, as I said, if the government pull their finger out, we should probably be hearing an announcement maybe at the end of this week, if not next week, but definitely we'll be having it before the 31st of, is it 31st, 31 days in May? I can't remember. Before the end of May anyway. 31st of May, before that date, we should be hearing some positive news. So I'll keep you in contact if anything changes and if everything's confirmed. As soon as it's confirmed, be sure to be watching this channel, because I'll be breaking any news to you guys about the takeover when it's been complete. And I've got a special video for you in store as well. Stay tuned for that, because I'll be letting you know all about the people, the players, the movers and shakers as part of this consortium, and what each of them have to offer. One last bit in this article, bit written by Matt Law. I'll stick the link above so you can read the full article, but it also says that Bruce Box's probably going to stay for the interim. I'm hoping it's just an interim, but they're still having conversations with Marina Granovkaia whether she's going to be staying or not, and if she is staying, whether it's just going to be short term or a long term. Again, I just think we just need a clean sweep of our scouting, of our director of football, everything. But they're in a better position to assess it than I am. So, and he's also going to have talks later on with Thomas Tuchel. He's already met Thomas Tuchel for some chats, but they're going to have some more formal chats, I think, once the takeover has been confirmed, so that he can talk through the transfers that he wants in at Chelsea. And that's going to be good. That's going to be quite refreshing now, because under the old regime, that he was kind of given players, it was up to our scouting unit, which I don't trust, to choose some players, and then they'll give Tuchel a list of who they was available, and he'll choose from that particular list. But I'm hoping that there's the dialogue between Tuchel and Bowley is where Tuchel says, look, I want X player or Y player, can we get him if he's available? And if he's not available, please can you get me this guy as an alternative? So allow him to say what sort of style of football he wants to play, and what kind of players that he wants in the club that can shape the football that he wants to produce on the field. So stick your comments in the section below. Are you excited by this news? Are you frustrated by what's happening with the government? So I'd like to hear all your views in the comment section below. And don't forget, as usual, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And if you appreciate the content as well, drop a donation in the thanks icon just below this video as well. It'll be appreciated. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye bye.